Some old lady got robbed in a subway, and it was two black men that were wearing the same clothes that we were wearing. So we were walking down the street, we saw one cop car on one side of the street, and then we walked on the next block, there was another cop on the street, and everybody's like, put your hands up, like, put your hands on the ground. So I'm like, oh my God. They're like, where were you? And they're asking us so many questions. I was like, I'm not saying, you're not supposed to say anything. I know my rights. They put the handcuffs on us, they threw us in the jail thing, and then they figured out, they were like, oh, it wasn't you. The lady doesn't really know. She just saw two black men.
Yes, I have profiled.
I've had both experiences. I've seen people get racially profiled, and I've been racially profiled.
Racial profiling is
judging people on their skin tone or even where they're raised.
Stereotypical discrimination. Predisposition of someone's culture and what you think is their culture.
For letting preconceived notions direct the way you behave and act towards somebody you don't even know.
I was of the thought that racism ended at the end of the civil rights movement. It ended at the end of Jim Crow. And it didn't necessarily function in a way, if you couldn't recognize it, then that meant it was invisible, if you couldn't see it.
There are a lot of racism in this country, and we can't be afraid to deal with it head on.
These things should also be ingrained in the earlier stages of the educational process so that it's not far-fetched to believe that other people of other races contributed positively to America.
A lot of our young people who come along today, they are losing interest in education.
If I see someone that's like Indian or something, you'll just think, oh, like, you'll think of 9/11 or something like that. But I'm a nice person, I don't judge anyone, but just mentally that's how I think.
Like Muslim people now, we can't even give them a break anymore. We still don't give them a break. It was not in it was like in 2002, right? 2003?
Because they're Indian, and I just know that. Like, it's a predisposition. You just think that they're better at math or they're better at science than someone else.
How can we overcome some of our more automatic or default modes of processing?
Media, if they portray black people as thieves and thugs and things of that nature, people feel uncomfortable when they see an African-American male especially come around them.
No, racism is still here, it's just different.
Why should you fear me? Because I come from Central America and I have this funny little accent. Why do we have to fear each other?
It's a path of resistance, doesn't mean it's not important to fight.